yeah, we got a victory.
Fucking over! Yankees win! Yankees win! Let's fucking go! Woo!
Oh, yeah, I tell you what, the Yankees managed to get a victory. And folks, look, I'm sorry if I can't get overly excited about this game today. Now, am I happy the Yankees won? Of course. You know, I'm very happy they were able to pull this victory out of a fucking hat and win. Hold it and win. That is what the Yankees did. As you see right here, Yankees win today 4-3. But I tell you this, man, a lot of concern. A lot of concern because if the Yankees are playing anybody postseason-wise, top teams in the league, you're not winning this game today. This is a game today where the New York Yankees honestly could have had 10 runs. Could have had 10 runs. They scored 3 in the first inning. Ladies and gentlemen, let me scroll down here a little bit. The New York Yankees were 3 for 17 with runners in scoring position. They had nothing but opportunity. 3 for 17. This did not have to be a game where you're shitting your drawers watching. This should have never been a game where we're biting our nails going, oh my God, they're going to blow this. They hung on and they win. But again, I hate being this guy. I see people saying the Yankees are back. They won 2 games against the Twins. They faced Joe Ryan. They shit the bed. This game, they're lucky they pulled it off. I hate saying it, but it's true. Great, we won. That is the goal. You want to win these games. But man, oh man, they got a big test coming up when they play 6 games, 2 against Tampa, 4 against the Boston Red Sox. That's a real test. Those are going to be intriguing and interesting games to watch. I tell you that. The win goes to Louis Hill. He's 1-1, first win of the year, 2025. Congratulations to Hill on that. 5.14 ERA. Andre Palante with the loss, and the save goes to David Bednar, who has been awesome. He has been absolutely awesome. That's all there is to it. He has been the man. Let me tell you right now, I am very, very, very happy with who David Bednar is closing games. I'm happy the Yankees are going to him. That makes sense. But he's really good, man. He is absolutely phenomenal. Bednar gets the job done again. Like I said right there, Bednar is him. You know, this would honestly, this game had the chance to be a post game where I'm here for an hour. Thankfully, they won because let me tell you, man, this was going to be a post game. I would sit here for a fucking hour and just let it all come out because I can't believe this game ended 4-3. And anybody could say I'm wrong if you like, but the Yankees could have easily put up a 10 spot today. There's no doubt about that. I'm just so thankful they actually got the victory because a loss today, forget about it. We got a super chat from D.
Thank you for being a friend.
Pete, my girlfriend gets mad when I listen to you during the games. Says turn it down. He's yelling, should I dump her? Yes. Yes. Dump her, damn it. Tell her you don't ever speak to Pete that way. NYYU, damn it, to the moon. You never interrupt the sauce, damn it. You dump her right now. You dump her right now. On to the next one. You look at her and go, listen to this guy's annoying voice. He's yelling. I'm going to listen to him every damn night. All right? And if it bothers you, get the hell out of here. That's it, damn it. You dump her. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. If you like her, you keep her. If you like her, you keep her, brother. This is the Pete test. You listen to me scream for a few hours. If she can't take it, you got to get her out of here. You got to get her out of here, damn it. I tell you this. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get right into your voicemails. I don't have much else to say about today's game. There was a homer by Jazz, whatever the hell. Cracklenut says, if you dump her, I'll take her. Oh, my God. I tell you what. Champ of the chats, Cracklenuts. There he is.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
He's Crackle Nuts. I tell you that much. Crackle Nuts, you are the champ of the chat. I think DJ Steels didn't really see what you got to say, so he didn't beat you up too much. But it was between you and Steels today, and I had to go Crackle Nuts because his jokes were pretty damn good. His was pretty damn good today. I got to be honest with you. They were pretty good, but let's get right into voicemails, folks. Let me do a refresh. Oh, by the way, I do got something I want to talk to you guys about. Brian Cashman. I got to talk about Brian Cashman. Remind me. Stay here. You don't want to miss this. Brian Cashman, before this game, talked about the Yankees market and Aaron Boone. I'm gonna read you guys the quotes.
Hey, Pete. This is Jamie Cervantes from Washington State.
What's up, man?
Top of the 8th. Up 4-3. Hopefully we win this game, but who knows what's going to happen. I just want to say thank you for everything you did.
Thank
The
you,
daily
man.
podcast of NNYYU. You're the voice of the Yankees. And hopefully at the end of the season, we'll fire Boone. Praying for that. But anyways, let's go Yankees, man. We gotta do it. Hopefully we'll get in the playoffs. Playoffs? Anyway, hey, God bless you guys. And you guys have a good one today.
Thank you, brother.
See you later. Bye.
Thank you, man. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better and give a little bit of a better performance today. But I'm going to take a shower. So damn hot today, my skin is going to melt off. I'll tell you that much. Open up those sinuses, baby. You know, do a little rub down of Vicks. Hey, yo. I'm going to lather up my body in Vicks. I tell you what. Yeah, that's what Pete's going to do tonight.
Hey, Pete, it's Jocko. Just wanted to say thank you. You're sick. You're sweating like a fucking dog,
Bro,
like
I'm
you said.
soaked.
This game has
brother.
been miserable to watch, and yet you're still calling it for us, the fans. So I just wanted to say thanks, man. It's always
all
a pleasure listening to your calls.
That's not tough.
And congratulations to you guys
Thank you, brother.
on your marriage and the new baby coming.
Yeah.
God bless you guys. Bye.
Baby Simonetti's on the way. That little son of a bitch, I tell you what. Oh, that's my baby boy. He's on the way. Let's keep it going.
Pete, you a fanfare. Pete, I just gotta say one word about the Renegade. Hey! The jig is up, the news is out, they finally found me. The Renegade who had it made, retreat for a bounty. Never more to go astray. This will be the end today of the wanted man.
Come on, Dom.
Let's go!
I tell you what, Dom, you are so legendary, man. That man just came out of nowhere with that voicemail like that. I love it, Dom. I love you. I love you, Dom.
Hey Pete, Kyle Malay here. God,
high
there's
to low
no
in
easy
Malay.
win for the Yankees right now, is there? Like, that game should not have been that close, but hey, the win's a win. Thank God
True.
for Cody Bellinger, because he
That's
made
true.
a lot of good plays tonight at first and left field. That last out was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go win again tomorrow. Go Yankees.
All right, Malay, come on, man. Put a little energy in that voice. I don't like low energy Kyle Malay. I like, Kyle Malay when he, yeehaw, whatever the hell he says at the end of him. Woof. A yeehaw kind of hurt the throat a little bit right there, folks. I'll tell you that much. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about this. I don't want to spend, we got a couple of more voicemails. I want to talk, but I don't want to miss this. And I feel like if I keep playing voicemail, I'm gonna miss this part. So Brian Cashman talked today and left some quotes about the Yankees overall, right? Let me read. This is from Chris Kirshner wrote this article today from The Athletic. However, one area that is the Yankees fan base is whether Boone holds his players accountable. Boone did not bench Jazz Chisholm after his egregious base running blunder in Miami. Austin Wells was not benched after forgetting how many outs there were in the ninth inning of a game. Okay. Here's what Brian Cashman said. You ready for this? This is the Yankees organization. Now remember, I can't talk bad about Brian Cashman or Boone, so I need you guys to do it. I made a deal. I stick to my deals. Hopefully, I'm going to win my bet in September, and I could go back and talk about it. But I'll just say this. It's ridiculous. I'm going to read you guys the quotes. Here we go. One thing that people maybe really forget is that we play in a market that holds you, maybe Boston and Philly too, that holds you more accountable automatically. But we can't fire you guys. So yeah, Pete Simonetti, NYU, who by the way, we've been the loudest voice. This is legitimately why you're having these conversations. I'm telling you right now, because how loud our voices here have gotten. This is why they're talking about accountability for once. For once, they're talking about it. Anyway, the fans do it, which is bananas, by the way, because we can't fire you. We don't have the ability of firing you. The market already provides instant accountability. In many cases, today's world is so much different than maybe generations before. I think leaders, managers, coaches are more inclined to try to support and help players that are going through a lot as they try to navigate their struggles. Struggles are part of the game. It's just louder in a bigger market. Wrong. Let me tell you why it's wrong, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly why it's wrong right here. It's wrong because nobody is saying don't support your player. Nobody's saying that. But what Kirshner pointed out above is correct. When guys are making horrible plays in the field, when they're forgetting outs, you can't support that. A winning organization, a winning team cannot support that. You can't sit there and say, look, I'm all for guys. If it's Aaron Judge and Judge is struggling, but he's making no errors, he's playing hard every day, fine. Hey, Aaron, come on, brother. You're going to pick it up. You're good. Come on, we got you. You put in the work. You're good. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with guys not hustling, guys making lackadaisical plays, horrible errors, bad play after bad play after bad play. You mean to tell me you're supposed to just shield those gentlemen and that's it? Again, this is not the Little League. These are grown-ass men. I completely disagree with that. I'm not an advocate. Listen to this. Macho, listen to this. I'm not an advocate of becoming Randy Macho Man Savage or John Cena from the WWE and providing a power drive to finish off the victim. The victim being someone struggling at the plate, struggling defensively, struggling on the mound, and now you're hearing it externally, and their family and friends are all hearing it. Then internally, now, they're getting piled on also. In many cases, you got to understand what the atmosphere is like. Again, this is all bullshit. Cashman said players require more support in a market like New York. I don't disagree. But there's got to be a level of accountability for egregious plays. Nobody's saying there's anything wrong with supporting your guys. But where does support stop and accountability takes over? That's my problem. Where does support and acceptance, where does that stop when egregious plays are made? When do you simply go, I got to pull you from a game. I got to stop you from a game. I got to take you out. We got to handle this differently. This is more Chris Kirshner talking here. Boone is lauded by the clubhouse, especially team captain Aaron Judge, for how he communicates with his players. It's a skill Cashman believes isn't applauded enough. Boone signed a 2-year contract extension. His people's skills are the main reason the Yankees brass continues to believe he is the right person to manage this team. This is now Brian Cashman talking. I don't know how any manager, let alone a manager in a big market like New York, speaking of Aaron Boone, I've told him many times how he does the pre and post game and navigates that on a daily basis. That's not easy. No, it's not. It's Brian, it's simple when you aren't living in reality. Anybody could do what Aaron Boone does. And again, I'm not going to knock him, but anybody could do what Boone does because all you do is act like reality isn't real. All you do is act like reality's fake. And you just talk baloney. You just deflect and deflect and deflect and deflect. That's not hard. It's not hard to do, Brian. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. It takes a talent in its own right to try to walk through that without losing your cool or getting emotional. He has stayed level-headed and even-keeled. I mean, until he yelled at Meredith Marakovits, but okay. He knows how tough this sport is. He invested in these guys heavily, and we all are. Trying to explain away a difficult play or a bad performance for some time while the storm is upon us is not an easy task to navigate or deal with and remain cool, calm, and collected. He's obviously done an amazing job of working through that. I know I couldn't do that. I probably would be creating more regretful comments along the way because from lack of sleep or getting provoked, it wouldn't take much. I think it takes a certain character and abilities to try to manage a group of 26 guys, especially in a big market through difficult times. I'll be honest with you, Brian Cashman has done a better job of keeping the team accountable than Aaron Boone has. And I could say that. Brian Cashman, again, you can't sit there and say the best thing. And look, I've always said Aaron Boone does have a talent of defending his players. It does take a level of, and again, is it something that you look at and go, well, that's admirable? I don't know if it's admirable, but Aaron Boone does defend his players. Nobody's ever denied that. I've always said Aaron Boone defends his players to a fault because there's one thing about defending and then there's another one about just being plain insane. Because some of the comments, everybody knows it. The ones that really get fans upset is the shit that is really, really insane to hear. Some of the comments that Boone makes, and you go, but brother, like, nobody's saying throw these dudes under the bus, but you mean to tell me that this type of play is going to be allowed? And this is the problem here. It's more deflecting. And that is why I'm on record of saying they'll never win a World Series with Boone and Cashman. And I hate saying it because I want to be wrong. But I feel that way. I feel that way. Because if you can't hold these guys accountable because you're worried about what the perception is going to be, you got a problem. You got a serious problem. I'll give Brian Cashman this. Aaron Boone does do a good job with deflecting and handling and navigating questions. Salute to him. Salute to him. That's a fair statement to make. But I'm sorry, there is a difference of supporting and there's a difference of coddling. He coddles. It's coddling. Again, I've done this example a million times. A million times. You do not have to throw someone under the bus to admit the play needed to be made. None of that is difficult. That is not affecting anybody in that room. And hell, if you sit there and go, look, I'm going to make a random example. That's a play that Anthony Volpe needs to make. We consider this a Gold Glove shortstop. I think he knows he has to make that play. That's a play right there that ended up being very costly that we have to make if we want to reach our ultimate goal. You did not throw Anthony Volpe under the bus. And if you feel like maybe you did, pull Anthony Volpe aside after that's over. Hey, Anthony, come into the office. Let's talk. Hey, I just said this. We know we got to make that play. Pull him into the room and go, look, this is whatever it is. This is why I said this. This is why I said it. Ronnie says, wait, Cashman really made the WWE wrestler analogy. That was real. Yes, that's 100% real. Michael says, good late night, Pete. Appreciate you, brother. But again, look, guys, some people think like sometimes I just want to, I want to go live and I want to talk about this nonsense and I want to be mad about the Yankees. I don't want to be mad about the Yankees. I want to be the first guy that celebrates the Yankees winning. I love the Yankees. I love the Yankees. Come on, guys. Like, that could never be questioned how much I'm loyal and I love this club. It's funny because I just had this conversation with a lot of people that said, hey, but you said this about Boone. And I've never sat here with the intentions of disrespecting what Aaron Boone's job is. I've disagreed with how he manages this club. I don't know the man as a person. He seems like a good guy. Not a manager, in my opinion, for the Yankees. And the scariest thing is that even the GM will come out and say the fans can hold the players accountable. Well, that's cute to say. The fans got no power over you guys. What power do the fans have to say, let's remove him from this game? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You know why people are talking about accountability and urgency now? Because find me the other person who's been talking about it for years and years and years and years the way I have. Find me that human. I want to see which one actually exists. Daily on these shows, daily talking about the major issues with this organization. Nothing to do with Aaron Boone being a nice guy. Zero. That's great. I'm happy you defend your guys. But there's got to be a separation between coddling and supporting. And right now, it looks like coddling. It really does. It 100% looks like coddling. You got to be able to separate the two. And there are some things that, as Kirshner said, plays that are egregious. You have to be able to step in as a manager and say, that doesn't happen here. Later in the game, somebody comes over and goes, hey, Aaron, you pulled so-and-so out of the game today. Why? Hey, guys, look, man, he knows this and we know this. We had a good conversation. We're good. We're good. But this is a team that is looking to win a World Series. We can't allow plays like that to happen. And he understands. There's a reason why he, felt that way. And it's just something we can't do. But I understand where he was coming from. We're on the same page. That's it. That's all you got to say. You didn't throw nobody under the bus. But there's accountability. Now there's accountability. It's not hard to do. And, Brian Cashman acts like, well, this is a really difficult. No, it's not difficult. Anybody who manages anybody in any job, it's not difficult. Matter of fact, positive reinforcement is a thing they teach in just about every single leadership role in the country. Hey, look, man, this guy's been a great base runner his entire career. These plays, things like this, you don't see happen with him. But today, when this play happened, I had to pull him. And we talked about it, and everything is good. But I let it, I let it be known. This is we have World Series aspirations. Can't happen here. And we're on the same page now, so everything is good. But in the moment, I felt like I had to take him out of that game. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. At all. Zero. You didn't throw nobody under the bus, but you held him accountable. You held him accountable. That's it, folks. It's upsetting that an organization like the New York Yankees seem to have such an issue with the word accountability. It's crazy that they seem to have an issue with those type of words and those type of terms and urgency and accountability and holding players accountable. It's difficult to see, and it's difficult to see them defend it the way it is because, again, Derek Jeter said it best. We only boo because we want to cheer. And that is so true, even over here at NYYU. The fan base, it's nice to acknowledge that the fan base holds them accountable, but the fan base can't make the changes. So, sounds like a cop-out to me, to be quite honest. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Hopefully tomorrow I feel even better. And, we call this game and post-game and all that fun stuff tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Peace out. Catch you guys next time. Peace.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they're at their best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing.